Sweet. Hi, I'm Patch. That over there is Kinez, Peter, Alex. And that over there is Will Simmons. And welcome to the Small Caucus podcast. Back after
7 months.
7 months.
I think it was. Yeah, I looked today.
We did record a lake episode. We had a lake house trip in person.
Yep.
But the audio was lost. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, that would have been
sadly.
one. It would have been a month after our last one that would have been up, but unfortunately, someone screwed the pooch. So it didn't. We lost the audio.
We all took it pretty hard. Couldn't make another one until now.
Yeah,
we finally
it was
healed.
Depressing. And Patch's girlfriend was a guest as well, so we have to rehab her on as a guest.
We actually, I was looking too. She was also on.
She was on.
Just was on literally the last one we put out, which is why Patch, you're saying it's a little while ago, because it's been so long.
Yeah, geez.
I'm curious.
All right,
actually.
well, Patch, you want to tell everyone about the beverage of today?
Right.
Tonight?
So we're taking a little detour from beer, and we've got wine this week. Everyone, hold up your bottles. We all have different bottles because we couldn't all find the right one, but I believe that we each have a Chianti.
Correct.
Yes.
I've got Castellari from Italia.
What do you got,
Pete? I have Santa Alfonso. I don't know where it's from. It's just Santa Alfonso.
From the Chianti region.
Yeah.
Tuscany Chianti region. I don't know. I have a Colli Benisi. I don't know. From 2020, so I thought COVID year. I thought that was a good year to pick for my wine. But
nice.
Cheers.
I don't know shit about wine, so my rating, don't take it to heart. Whoever loves this or hates this, it's just give it some legs or whatever. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Pretty fantastic. I've had this wine a lot, so I'm just going to go right in and say I'm going to slap this with a 9.2.
A 9.2 for wine.
Oh, yeah.
For the wines that I've had, yeah, this is pretty high up there.
Okay. That's... Hey.
If I'm being more realistic about high-end wines, then this is somewhere in the 8.4 range.
I mean, me personally, this wine doesn't have much of an aftertaste. It kind of just goes down. So the Santa Alfonso, I'm gonna give it a 7, 6. I'll give it a 6.7. It's not blowing me away. It doesn't really taste like much. Kind of just goes down.
I forgot.
But again, it's wine. I don't really know what wine normally tastes like, but
that's okay. Hey, it's
not
whatever
bad.
you think.
It tastes good. It almost feels like I'm hydrating, honestly.
Mine.
Just drinking water with red food coloring in it.
Yeah, literally.
My first wine was Chianti, and that's what I drink mostly. And other wines are just good. So I'll give mine with nothing to back it up. I will give it an 8.3.
Nice.
Because that just kind of felt right. If I'm going to be honest.
Respect.
Just kind of felt right. It's good. It was only $15. No. So, no complaints there,
Yeah, I think I definitely spent under $20 on this. So I wasn't expecting to have the best tasting thing in my life, but yeah,
I feel like
I could feel like I could go out with a nice wine pregame one night. Just
wine pregame.
Yeah, I just drink this slowly while we're talking about cheese or something, something fancy.
Yeah, because that's always what you have to do.
Talking about cheese.
Expensive cheese, not just any cheese, just cheese and green cheese. Money.
Yo, you ever had brie?
I have had.
That's
brie.
the type of conversation you're having.
But this would pair it
true.
with a nice fresh cut cheddar with cracker.
That's got it on the head. What about what meat? What meat, Pete, would you pair with it? A nice red.
Probably nice pepperoni slices, some capicola, some salami. You know,
Oh man.
just like nice, sliced thickly though, not thin. You gotta get like the nice thick ones. Fit them on the cracker.
Oh yeah, dude, that
Yeah,
like
sure.
gourmet hard salami that you cut up.
Exactly.
I feel like okay. So yeah, it's been 7 months. So it's been a while. You can see that me and Pete are in the same location.
Yes,
Somebody
sir.
else isn't. I know it's been a while, but but Patch is in a new place.
I mean, I finally got a webcam for my desktop, so I'm in my office / game room. Last time I was just out in the living room with my laptop, and before that, I think was before I even moved into this apartment.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
they were starting to get farther and farther apart, the episodes.
Yeah.
So you're up big there. You're up big now. It's a nice office. I got to.
Oh yeah, it's pretty spacious.
I got
What
the
you can't
courtesy
see
of
is that
sleeping
there's
there.
I'm currently touching a treadmill. There's
Oh,
right
the
next to me.
treadmill's in there now?
Nice. That's a good move. There's no excuses if the treadmill's in the room, you know?
It's not wrong. You
I
hitting
see.
that
Is
thing often?
Is that the fuse box I see as well?
Occasionally.
If you need to cut the electricity, you just whoop-ah.
That is it. Astute observation. It's actually funny when we got this treadmill, we tried plugging it into like multiple outlets in this room. Every single one of them, it would blow the fuse because it's like a certain type of outlet you can't run a treadmill on, and that's the only outlets in this room. But luckily, in the bathroom, right through that door, they have the other type of outlet. So we have an extension cord that we run from this room, from the corner where the treadmill is, through into the bathroom to plug it in whenever we want to use it.
I wonder if that's for like hair dryers and curling irons. The one in the bathroom, probably. Yeah.
That shit takes up a lot.
Patch, I'm gonna get you a poster that looks just like the fuse box, and I'm gonna get you like 3 of them and just hang them around the room. So like next time you actually have to use it, you have to like guess which one's the real one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna forget which one is the real one.
In a moment of panic, you're like peeling them off the wall,
punching through them.
Like, is this it? Nope, drywall.
Oh man.
Uh,
Anyway, so I think we had a couple ideas just because we were like, we still keep in contact, us three, but we were thinking, oh, what could we do to spice it up a little bit? Do we want to start out with lyrics, or we had another idea, which we're gonna rip from TikTok, the trends of a top 5, like a draft, essentially. What do you guys want to?
I say we do draft first, and then I'll pull
Indulge
up
in a draft.
the lyrics. For the
All
lyrics,
right.
I have 2 sets of lyrics. One that we recorded at the lake that I'll just reuse, and you guys can guess again. I don't think you remember them. And then another set.
No shot.
Because it's been so long, we'll give the viewers a double dose of lyrics.
So you said you wanted to do.
We'll do the draft. Yeah, we'll do the draft first.
All right, so I'm gonna
draft is.
I'm gonna do
yeah,
this. I'm gonna bring the peeps into. Oh, that's not what I wanted to. Right, random draft generator. Here we go. This is some high tech stuff right here. Number of teams. Okay, this is not great. Random list generator. Here we go. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Alex, Patch, Bill. All right, everyone can see here. It's gonna cover up a little bit, but you guys are seeing this live. Uh-oh. I'm a Fugazi, not live editing. Okay. You guys can't see it, but they can.
Nope.
Randomize. God bless it. All right. Order is Patch, Alex, then Will.
I just wanted top 2. I'm glad I got top 2.
So are we snaking?
Yeah, we'll snake. So you'll pick twice. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So Patch is first.
Damn, man. I don't know if I want to be first.
We didn't even say what we're drafting. Okay, so we're just doing like the best TV series shows, whether it's streamed or on cable, whatever of like all time. So that means, Pat, you have a big duty right now.
I mean, dude, number one choice. This is a statement that I'm about to make.
Oh, it absolutely is, and I didn't want first.
All right.
Because then
I think I got it, and it's a show that I'm not sure if either of you have seen, but you definitely should, and that is HBO's Veep.
Oh, of course,
the Vice President show.
Okay.
Yeah, that is. I've watched that whole show all the way through at least 3 times, and I'm probably going to again soon. It's fantastic. One of the funniest things I've ever watched.
I've heard good things. I've heard only good things.
I haven't watched it fully, but I've watched, I'm not gonna lie, the first season a handful of times. So, it's definitely good. I like it. It's very funny.
A good one to pick up.
Like very stupid comedy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like Will Ferrell type comedy, or like.
What's with Julia Dreyfus from Seinfeld?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And Tony Hale, if you know him.
What is he?
He is Gary.
Oh, yeah, he's hilarious.
Absolutely. Yeah, so fucking funny. The bad guy.
For my first pick, I'm gonna go with Game of Thrones. I think it's a classic.
I was debating between that one too.
It's all time. A lot of people have watched it. It's like my type of stuff. Like you got politics going on. I could do without the incest, but besides that, like
oh, you don't love that?
Great show. It's just weird, a little weird, but then again, it has a place in the story, so it's like still like the story is just phenomenal. Kind of wish the last season wasn't as it felt rushed, but besides that, like the build up, all like every like actor and actress, like I think did such a good job. Like that cast is so loaded, and like how it turned out, and like I just think like the whole story, how it ties in together, like the visuals are cool. Like Battle of the Bastards is one of my favorite TV scenes of like all time. I think they did like the war well and all that stuff. So that's my first pick.
That's a great first pick.
That is great.
And it really ties in nicely with Wine Podcast.
Yes, yes, exactly.
It definitely does.
Like Tyrion. I drink and I know things.
I used to have that poster on my wall in college.
I had that on like a Christmas sweater, ugly Christmas sweater. It was Tyrion Lannister holding up a glass with that saying.
Nice.
Iconic.
Well, okay. I'm just trying to like pull this live.
Yeah, I'm gonna top myself off with Santa Alfonso real quick.
Did you guys hear me pouring that? Because it's right next to my mic.
Sounded good. For my first
pick, not to spill.
Oh man. And I get to go twice actually.
Yes.
Yeah. So the first thing I'm gonna do is Stranger Things as my number one. Just because I mean Stranger Things is just incredible. I think it's one of the few shows where I've seen myself binge. Like I know the last season that just came out, me and my roommate Corey sat down on the couch at like 2 or 3 o'clock and watched the entire season straight up. And I don't see myself doing like whole seasons like that often, especially with the episodes being like the hour long or whatever. And then my second pick, I'm just gonna go with a classic because I know someone might pick it, and the amount of times I've saying I'm just gonna go classic The Office.
Yeah. I was thinking of doing that as my next pick. Yeah.
It had to go sometime.
It had to.
It's definitely a classic.
That's where I'm
I feel like that's one of the shows because of like one, the short episode, and like two, like the timeline doesn't matter too much. You could pick up like any episode, just throw it on in the background, or just sit down and like watch an hour or two of it.
Exactly.
Dude,
definitely a classic.
Timeless.
College apartment, it was on just like constantly. Every day, all day was just The Office for months.
It's just such a good, like, not only is it a good white noise show, but it's also a good show to also sit down and watch. So
yeah, you can do it either way.
Definitely an elite pick.
Happy with it.
My number 2, I'm going to go with one of the first shows I ever watched on Netflix because my brother recommended it to me. I'm going to go with The League. It's about a group of guys. They do fantasy football. They take it super seriously, and it's like a small league, so everyone like it's like a joke to them. But like the amount of like inside jokes that you can like pull from that show, and just like, and they get like football players on and celebrities, and like the cast is good too. It's like a lot of the cast from Big Mouth, and I think like the what did Pete was in something else, like the main character, not like the main character, but one of the main guys.
I honestly don't know.
Mark Duplass.
Yeah.
He was in the morning show on Apple TV recently.
Yeah, he's just like one of my favorites. And then obviously the guys who went to Big Mouth, like you have Rafi and Ruxin.
If you like Pete in that show, you should check out a movie called Safety Not Guaranteed. It's him, Aubrey Plaza, and Jake Johnson, Nick from New Girl.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. It's about these two reporters that go to like interview this crazy guy who says that he's built a time machine. Very funny.
All right.
Safety is not good.
I'll give it a look. Then Patch, I'm passing the baton.
Passing the baton. All right. Well, you mentioned my number 2 pick. Sticking with comedy here, but I'm switching it up to Netflix, and that's Big Mouth.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of animation as an art style and like medium for shows, and Big Mouth is just fucking fantastic, dude. They got it right with season 1, and then they just kept getting better. And
the cast
if you haven't seen, the cast is fucking loaded.
Yeah.
Not only do they have Nick Kroll playing like 7,000 different people, but they've got just like every celebrity you've ever known is somebody on that show. And then also they've got the spinoff that came out recently, Human Resources. That was funny too. But yeah, Big Mouth, locking it in. My number 2 pick.
Okay, fair.
And
get to go again.
Beauty
right. Of this.
I was debating between 2 HBO shows here. Both of them only currently have 1 season. I'm striking while the iron's hot.
Okay,
the potential's there. I'm striking while the iron's hot. The Last of Us.
Wow.
That one's, they're still pumping out episodes, right?
That's a bold pick in my opinion.
They just finished season 1. Yesterday.
I actually haven't watched the last episode.
Oh,
I haven't watched it at all because I don't have an HBO
yet.
subscription right now. I got to get on that.
You got to get on that, dude. Phenomenal. Absolutely. Like, killer performances. Pedro Pascal and I forget the actress that plays Ellie.
I just know
she's the bear from
Game of Thrones.
From the Red
from
Bear Island in Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. You know the little girl?
She's the little girl who leads her house. She's the first person to bow
really tiny
girl.
Yeah.
Like
first person to bow down to Jon Snow as King of the North.
Yeah.
I'm assuming she got older in the Last of Us.
She is
no,
definitely
she
older.
just doesn't age.
Because I like haven't seen like what she looks like in forever.
It's very similar. It's very similar.
I feel like
she's
The
just
Last
a little
of Us
bigger.
is one of the shows, like, we haven't had a show like this in a while where like everyone's watching it. Like
House of Dragons.
Yeah, so that was the other one I was debating, is House of Dragons.
That's fair.
But that one had a prequel, you know what I mean? Like this show was just like raw its own thing.
It's also the first video game adaptation
that too.
to ever be successful.
Yeah, to actually be good.
Actually be good, yeah.
I thought Arcane was good.
Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot about Arcane.
Yeah, but this is like normally when there's these live actions of video games, they're god awful. So
yeah,
so props to them. Pete, you're up. You're number 3.
This is tough. I feel like I'm gonna stick to like classic, like long-standing, long-season TV shows. I actually never finished this, but there was like a time where I was binging this for like hours a day. It's on HBO. Classic HBO. I'm gonna go with Sopranos. Sopranos, like
that's a fair.
I think it's acted well. Like you got like all these like classic like Italian dudes in the mafia and like trying to live a normal life, but at the same time like they're in the mafia, so like just everything happens, and it's like I don't know, like each season feels new too. It almost feels like the story really progresses, and just like you never expect where it would have went. But I do need to finish it for one. But yeah, it's a lot of episodes. Like they've been doing it well for a while. So
They spell soprano. Yeah.
Sopranos.
Yeah, bang. First try Fridays. It's a Monday. Shit. All right, yeah, that's fair. I've heard too many good things about that show. I fell asleep in the first time ever watching the first episode, and I just thought, you know what, didn't do it for me.
It's tough for pilots to really grab someone's attention, especially if you don't have like a pre-investment with like the story or whatnot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, like I started Peaky Blinders. I've started Ozark. I've started Breaking Bad. Never got into them.
Yeah,
I'm trying again with Ozark though. I'm trying again with Ozark.
I kind of go back and forth with Ozark. Like I've watched a season then stopped. I went again, and right now I'm somewhere either in the end of season 2 or season 3. But I've like started back up a couple times. So, but it's shit happens. For my number 3 pick, I'm gonna actually go with another comedy, and I'm gonna go with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I was thinking of doing that one too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Is that how you spell Philadelphia? God, I'm terrible at spelling.
Philadelphia. That was just like The Office, where you could same like thing. You could just throw any episode on just to have a fucking laugh.
All right, I spelled it right. Oh, no, I fucked up, but that's okay. I fixed it. That's something that is always just thrown on, and it's always hilarious, no matter where you go. And they're still going. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. So for me, it's just standing the test of time. My camera keeps going out of focus. And then for my number 4, I'm gonna go with a classic that I don't think a lot of people have actually seen. You guys might have, but it's an Amazon Prime original, and that's Man in a High Castle.
I have not seen it.
Have you guys heard of it?
The alternate history one where Japan or Germany won World War II, right?
Yeah, so essentially Japan and Germany win World War II. It's like an alternate reality where Germany controls essentially the east of the U.S., Japan controls the west side of the U.S., and then there's a neutral zone kind of in the middle. And it's just kind of like a whole story about that. And to me, it's absolutely crazy. So one of my
I've always meant to start that show, but just like never once actually sat down to watch it.
Yeah, it's very good. Definitely very good.
Amazon's got some sneaky ones. I'm not going to pick this one, but Suits is like, you got me into Suits.
Suits is good.
Yeah,
I watched Suits.
I'm not going to pick it.
That was originally on USA, but I saw it on Amazon Video for the first time.
Yeah, Suits is phenomenal. Meghan Markle,
Yeah.
Shit, I don't really know. I guess I'll go with the second show I ever watched on Netflix, because this one also, only thing I complain about is the ending, but like the show itself was just so good. The acting was good, and like the script writing was phenomenal. I'm gonna go with How I Met Your Mother. Neil Patrick Harris, like I think the actors meshed so well together, and they did it well. And it's another one where you can kind of just like, you do kind of want to watch in order, but you could also just throw it on and have a laugh.
they're all good. Yeah, I feel you.
Are you watching How I Met Your Father?
No, I didn't know that was a thing.
I have not watched it.
They made a new series. They are in season 2 of it. It's a Hulu original now, and it's starring Hilary Duff, I think.
Yeah, I think
Wow.
so.
I have not heard that name in years.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I would recommend picking it up if you were a fan of the original.
Yeah, I love the original. I think Neil Patrick Harris really killed his role, and then
oh yeah,
I always forget the names of the rest of the actors, but like Marshall was like the guy who played Marshall.
Jason
Segel.
Segel, yeah.
Segel. Yeah.
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 He was good.
All right.
Patch,
your number 4 and then 5.
4 and then 5. Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, you got back to back to round off your list.
All right. I think I got 2 good ones here. First one, I don't know about this one, but I'm gonna stick with it because I used to fucking love this show. The last season or 2 kind of fell off, similar to how like Game of Thrones fell off and the ending of How I Met Your Mother sucked. But like,
sure,
beginning of the show,
stuff.
this show came in and just like killed it. Everybody was talking about it. You couldn't not hear or know about the show or have seen a couple episodes. And if you did see a couple episodes, you were hooked right away. And that is Lost.
Lost.
Oh yeah, I ended up watching Lost. Yeah,
Lost, dude. Hurley is one of my favorite characters of all time from that show. But yeah, I mean, like I would binge watch. I would stay up to like 2 a.m. watching this show, not even realizing how late it was because I would. As soon as the episode would end, I'm just like, I have to.
You had to keep going. Yeah,
yeah.
That's fair. Yeah,
and then good. Coming in at number 5, I'm going back to comedy, back to Netflix. Maybe you guys have seen this. I don't know. It's a British comedy. I love British comedies, and this one is just like blew me out of the water. It was fucking hilarious, and that is called Sex Education.
I did watch it.
Yeah,
I did. That was very funny.
The story's good too. Like it's not even like just comedy. Like it's actually like really
the story
well
is made. It's really well written, really well acted for a bunch of like teenagers. And I just like to anybody who hasn't seen that show, I highly recommend it.
I think it's similar to Big Mouth in the sense that like they take an awkward subject to talk about and they make it funny and like I think they did that really well.
Yeah, and then they're British, so it's just I can't help to just laugh because it's so fair.
All right, and then for my last pick, I'm going with a short one. It only had 1 season, obviously, but we go with The Queen's Gambit on Netflix. I love chess, and I feel like even if you don't like chess,
that was really good.
My parents watched it. My parents like, we're watching The Queen's Gambit. You want to watch with us? So I watched a couple episodes with them. Just like, story was incredible. Takes like a topic that not a lot of people really know or care about in chess. But I mean, obviously the game's been around for forever. You got like millions of people who play, but like it's chess. Like no one's like
it made me want to like study the game of chess.
That's what I'm saying. Like before, like if you're at like if we're going out, like I'm not gonna be like, yo guys, check out this chess game I played last night and like show like now I feel like you could talk about chess a little bit, which is like cool.
No, it definitely kind of brought it more into the limelight for sure. Kind of made it cool in a sense, in a way. So I don't know. Yeah, I would agree. That was again one of those shows that I just, even though it was 1 season, I binged the whole season in like 2 days.
Yeah, I did the same.
It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
But final pick.
No pressure.
I know it's a 5th pick, so it doesn't matter too much.
What you got for us?
I mean, this might be controversial on my list to have 2 of the pretty much same players, but I'm gonna go with Parks and Rec.
Great show.
I know is very similar to The Office, just with essentially a different, cast and different dynamic. But I can't really think
I'd
of
say
like
it's different enough. It's just the format that's similar.
Yeah,
that's where like Chris Pratt really kind of
shined.
Yeah.
What's his?
He has some of the best improvised lines of all time in that show.
Yeah.
For
like when Leslie's sick and he's like, "I typed all your symptoms into the computer and it says you might have network connectivity problems."
Yeah. Honestly, at times I kind of feel like it's better than The Office. I know, but I think Office on my list is just higher just because of the kind of reputation and stature it just has as a show.
Yeah.
In the industry, just kind of bumped it up, but I definitely think it's.
Who plays Ron Swanson? Is it Nick Offerman?
Yeah. He's really funny. That was quite an interesting episode with him in The Last of Us too.
His Last of Us episode was fantastic.
That was kind of nuts.
Don't spoil it because I still have to watch.
Yeah,
maybe I'll binge that next.
He is in it. But he was in We're the Millers too, as that
phenomenal movie.
The cop. The
agent.
Forgot about that. Jeez.
Him and his wife want to try and swing with Jason Sudeikis and Jennifer Aniston.
I mean, with Jennifer Aniston, I mean, like, come on, like, I don't even have a wife. I'm ready to swing with
her. So we have our list now. I know you guys can't see because I have it written down. I don't even know if you guys remember, but I'm just gonna go through everyone's list one more time, and if anyone wants to shout out some honorable mentions, so certain people don't get as angry.
I was gonna say Entourage is more of like a
honorable mention,
but
and then I'll go through all the lists.
I can't believe I didn't say this on my list, but Barry on HBO, one of my favorite comedies of all time. Dark comedy. It's about Bill Hader writes and stars in it and directs a bunch of episodes too, and he plays a hitman who wants to stop killing people and become an actor.
I think you've told me about this show, and I've heard very good things about it.
Season 4 comes out in April. Also, can I switch my fourth pick? I don't want it to be lost anymore. I remembered a show just now.
Yeah, well, I'll allow it. Sure.
Yeah, we already picked.
We can do. Everybody can have one substitution. My substitution instead of Lost is Succession.
Oh, that my brother told.
But
my brother told me to watch that.
Succession is a very bingeable show. It's about this like really super dysfunctional family of like billionaires who own essentially the equivalent of like Disney, but it's called Waystar Royco, and like they have like theme parks and movie studios and news and shit. Like it's essentially. It's a giant media conglomerate. It's
like Disney,
pretty much Disney, but it's like everybody is fucked up. There's no like good guys to root for, but it's just this dysfunctional family at each other's throats all the time. Really dramatic and really fucking good.
Sure. Yeah, I have heard good things. I haven't gone around to it yet, but really on that. So I'll just go over it. Patch for this first pick chose Veep. Second pick was Big Mouth. Third was The Last of Us. Fourth was Succession, and fifth was Sex Education. Pretty good list. There's some solid things. Alex picked Game of Thrones as one. The League. The Sopranos. How I Met Your Mother. And Queen's Gambit. Also, plethora of good shows there.
I feel like there's too many good shows for there to be a bad list.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it'd be pretty hard to have a pretty bad list. And then I did Stranger Things, The Office, It's Always Sunny, Man in High Castle, and then Parks and Rec. So bigger comedy theme.
Some
I guess
honorable
like if we look at it, like
mentions,
Patch,
Who chose Big Mouth?
Patch did.
I did.
So like Patch
Okay.
had 3 comedies and 2 kind of more like drama, serious shows. And as you had 2 comedies, 3 serious shows, and then I had 3 comedies. So it seems like we're big, we're big, I think, comedy show people. But
That is my favorite genre. I like having a laugh and whatnot.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely. I don't often get very hooked into
put
dramas.
New Girl up on a
honorable mention.
Very, very honorable mention.
Yeah.
New Girl's great.
Currently rewatching New Girl. Laughing my ass off. Good times.
I also want
Jake Johnson is a phenomenal comedic actor.
That's Nick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Also, just to piggyback, I know Ken has kind of mentioned before, but just throwing out Entourage, just the amount of times I've seen that too.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Like Entourage and Blue Mountain State, I think I've seen like 3 times over at least, just like going to someone's house to hang out and you just throw it on in the background and watch it for like an hour or 2.
Well, it's so short too, again. Like these other comedies, you can just kind of power through it, so pretty dope.
I'd also like to put just only the first season of Prison Break in the honorable mention list. The rest of the series is not up there at all, but the first season, great.
Okay. I've never seen it, but
I also haven't seen this show, but I'm going to watch this show, Ted Lasso. I think you mentioned.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah.
I was definitely.
The new season
I've heard
comes out
things.
Wednesday.
Next week.
Wednesday, the 15th.
This Wednesday?
Yeah, the 15th.
Oh, it is this Wednesday.
So I will be binging that before Friday hits. Also not working Friday, so maybe I'll watch it.
Well, Apple TV does weekly release schedule, so it'll only be either one or like I think sometimes they release the first 3 episodes and then do weekly. So it might be that.
This is the only Apple TV show I've ever watched, and I started watching when the season 2 out already, like fully. I believe.
I don't believe I've ever watched Apple TV, but
Ted Lasso is.
I think
Ted Lasso is worth getting a subscription to Apple TV for until you finish Ted Lasso.
Yeah, even if you just pay for 1 month.
HBO just for the last month. So I might do either Ted Lasso first with Apple TV and then cancel the subscription and just go to HBO.
If you want, I could also give you my Last of Us. I mean, definitely not sharing accounts.
No, nothing illegal.
No, okay. I can give you my.
Sponsor us, HBO.
I give you my HBO if you want.
All right, maybe.
It's more expensive than others. It's actually most expensive subscription I pay for.
Damn.
$15 a month, dude. They're reaming me.
We used to just have the TV
have
package,
it through
but we swapped.
Yeah, my family just got onto YouTube TV because next year Sunday Ticket is on YouTube TV instead of DirecTV.
Wow. Oh, interesting.
YouTube's making moves.
Yeah, dude, they bid like $2 billion for it, something like that.
That's actually nuts.
That's crazy. They're just like, yeah, here's $2 billion. All right, cool.
Well, it is Google. Like,
yeah,
they got the funds.
Very true, and I think it'll be worth it for them in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, can I bless your ears with some rap lyrics?
Please do.
Yeah. Are you gonna start off with the first 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the one that I did at the lake.
42.
Yeah, the one with 42.
Okay.
So here's lyric number 1. This is the first one.
Got it up.
42 hoes in 42 crop tops. Next be snapping when I'm hopping out the drop top. A-cup breasts, take that bitch to the chop shop. Take the bitch home, now she giving me top. Legendary. The legendary's not in there, but that's quite the lyric. And then the next one is better watch your side that you pickin'. Snakes start hissing, heads go missing. Rest in piss to the ones I'm killing.
Are these both repeats?
Yes. So this was the exact one I gave you guys, the deleted, the forgotten footage.
Okay. Because that rest in piss to the ones I'm killing just It sounded way too familiar. Okay. That's what that's from. Oh, man. Pat, you want me to send it in the chat too, so you can? Or are you?
I'm gonna say that good? The first one is real. Rest in piss is you.
Okay.
I think that's what you guessed the first time too.
I honestly don't remember. I kind of wish I remembered just a little bit. That's kind of cheating. So you think it's the second one, Patch? Is him?
I think Rest in Piss is Knez.
See, this whole 42 hose and 42 crop tops, like the 42 is just kind of throwing me off. And
yeah.
Better watch your side that you pick and snakes start hissing. Heads go missing, rest in peace. The ones I'm killing. I'm gonna go with you did. I'm just gonna go with A. I'm gonna just create a quick divide.
I did A.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you did A.
I did the one with 42. Yeah. I did A. And then B is a Suicide Boys song called "The Memoirs of a Gorilla." I believe it was after Harambe died, and I don't think it had anything to do with Harambe, but
R.I.P. Harambe.
And then the next lyrics, I also chose another Suicide Boys song,
right?
Because they're like very good to pull lyrics from, because it's like, damn, like did a rapper say that? And it's like, yeah, it was the Suicide Boys. But so this is number 1. Pick up, switch up, drank gave me hiccups, 4-door big lift, wide back pickup, full squad VIP, drugs coming in for free, all designer from the head to the motherfucking feet is the first one. And then the second one is 100K for the car, $500,000 for the addiction. They shipped me off to rehab because I started questioning my existence. Give me them prescriptions and I'll show you repetition. Stubborn motherfucker, you know that I never listen.
I'm stumped.
I wasn't even paying. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't really. I was trying to fix I was trying to edit this just because it was getting cut off. So I'm gonna have to read these again. Quick second.
You want me to read them out, or do you have them?
Encore. Encore.
Oh no.
You messing it up, Willie?
No, OBS froze.
Delete them?
No, OBS froze.
Doesn't OBS freeze like every so often though?
Not for me.
Should I keep going, or should we?
No, hold up a sec. Oh my god!
It's recording.
Oh my god! Okay, I gotta show you this.
Willie's lagging.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at this. Look what happened to OBS.
What the fuck?
It just glitched out. Like,
oh. The fuck going on?
Oh shit. Okay.
Editor's gonna have to put in work.
Cool. I'm just gonna stop and restart. So.
Sounds good.
And we're back. Wow, it screwed up real bad. I'm curious to see how that's gonna look. Because now I'm gonna have to do an extra editing step where I actually have to just put 2 clips together instead of just doing the intro and outro. Because I don't review the videos. I just send them out, and whatever happens, happens. So
you get the raw, uncut footage.
Raw, uncut. Special guest.
Special
guest Mason. Hi, bud.
Not for long.
Oh, bring back Mason. Cameo. Bring back Mason. Come on.
MVP of the podcast right there.
Everyone's just we're gonna look and it's just everyone is just watching at that part and not any of the other podcasts.
Yeah, that'll be YouTube shows you most replayed.
Yeah.
That's just
absolutely.
Just Mason.
Absolutely.
His 5 seconds of fame.
All right.
Put the lyrics in the chat for you guys so you can read them.
Yeah, that'll be good for Patch.
Yeah.
So I have it on the screen. So I'm you want to actually? Could you read them again? Because I feel like that also helps me.
Yeah, but it gives you too much info. Because if I read it a certain way, you know.
But you did read it. You did read it the first time. To be fair,
I'll read it again. So you have.
I love hearing you read it.
Number one is pick up, switch up. Drank gave me hiccups. 4-door, big lift, wide back pickup. Full squad VIP, drugs coming in for free. All designer from the head to the motherfucking feet.
Okay.
And then next one is 100K for the car, $500,000 for the addiction. They shipped me off to rehab because I started questioning my existence. Give me them prescriptions and I'll show you repetition. Stubborn motherfucker, you know that I never listen.
You want me to?
First one is you.
Oh, he's just.
Pick up, switch up. That's
Shooting from the hip.
Knez.
100K for the car, $500,000 for the addiction. Ship me off to rehab because I started questioning my existence. Give me them prescriptions. I'll show you repetition. Stubborn motherfucker. You know that I never listen. Shit. What sounds like Knez? 100K for the car. I'm gonna split the decision. You could pimp out a CRV to 100K. You know that's what we're gonna be doing, Pete, down the line. You know we're gonna be getting 100K CRVs coming in hot.
That brand new 2025
Honda
CRV with twin turbos, hybrid still.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with B. I'm gonna go with 100K was you. But either way, I'm gonna be
winning this one.
Patch is winning.
Patch got.
Let's go.
Pick up, switch up.
Yeah, so that's the one I wrote, and then this one is from a song called "Materialism as a Means to an End," and I had to change the last line because one of the Suicide Boys' names is Ruby, and it was "Stubborn motherfucker, you know Ruby never listens." But if I put that, then it's like too obvious, so I just put that I never listen.
Yeah.
Would you have known Patch?
I wouldn't have.
Okay. I wouldn't have either. I didn't know Ruby was part of
But if Knez had read, it still would have.
Yeah,
I would have been like, why would Knez write Ruby? Who the fuck?
Oh, that's true.
Ruby?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
But the song is actually pretty good. I'm not a big Suicide Boys guy. I try to pull rap lyrics that would sound like not every rapper would say them.
Yeah, something like
unique ones.
Yeah, of course.
I can't go to Lil Pump because his is, no offense to Lil Pump, but so bad that for me to also do a lyric, it'd be like, what is this? I was looking. There was a song that I was gonna do. It's called Nephew. It's Lil Pump and Smoke Perp, and one of the lines is Grandma got a face tat, Auntie on probation. And that it's supposed to rhyme. I'm like, dude, what is that? What? Grandma got a face tat, Auntie on probation.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, it makes no sense.
What the fuck is that? But or it's just today I was looking at Lil Pump lyrics. He has a song called "Esket It," and it's just
oh yeah,
says two words, then says "Esket It," then says two more words, it says "Esket It." So it's I wonder who wrote that one.
Well, those were good, Pete. Though I'm gonna give you props for those.
Pretty solid.
You're really coming into form. We gotta get a B for you and
eventually.
A small
I think
Caucus
what we'll do is I'll send all of the lyrics that I wrote to some random rapper on Fiverr, and we'll have him put a beat behind it and rap to them and see what he does with that.
Oh, that would be so good.
Idea.
I think that'd be so fun. Just see how he how he goes on a beat with it, if he does it a certain way, or
Yeah.
If he's like saying it out loud and he's like, "Damn, this is trash," or if he's like, "Oh."
Yeah. No, that
So I
would
think
actually
that'd
be
be cool.
so good.
Yeah.
We could
When we get
also
enough lyrics, I think I'll do that. Probably pay
And
him,
that
like,
could
I don't know.
become our intro song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would actually could. We could also
And
get an
obviously we'll give him
in-house.
full credit and whatnot.
We could do an in-house beat. I got a couple friends from college. We'll shout out specifically Nick and Ben. They made a couple beats in college. They
And
cooked
I
up
just
a little
bought
bit.
this.
We can hit up
Oh!
I need to learn how to
Oh,
use it,
okay.
but
That's sick.
I did buy this.
I've
'Cause
always
I was
wanted
bored
something
one
like that.
day.
Do you
Yeah.
guys remember Backpack Kid, the guy who did the floss dance on
Yeah.
Vine or TikTok? He for some reason every time I'm scrolling through TikTok, it's him sitting at his desk making beats. And the
Oh,
other
yeah?
day
Really?
it was literally like the beat from the circus, like dun 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 dun.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, what is he doing? So maybe I'll have him make a beat for us.
I mean, dude, he
It'd be
did
dope.
some stupid fucking dance, and then Katy Perry invited him to perform on SNL.
Kid's a legend, dude. Kid's a
It's like, what
legend.
the hell?
Ninja said he wasn't seeing enough movement. He gave us that movement, you know?
That Ninja New Year's Eve event is one of the most painful
Yeah.
things I've ever tried to watch.
It's gonna haunt him forever.
I feel so
Yeah.
bad for him too. You can tell he's a good guy. He was like trying his best, and he like everyone's out there freezing their ass off on New Year's Eve.
It was cold.
It's also just like it's 100% the fault of the executives who thought that would be in any way a good idea. That a bunch of drunk adults at Times Square to see the ball drop and to see live performances of like crazy famous singers would want to see Ninja telling you how to do some TikTok dance.
Yeah, literally.
Well, he was, because I'm
He's
pretty sure
playing
he was.
Fortnite, right?
Yeah, he was streaming all night, and then at one point he like started talking to everyone. Is like, you got to do it.
Living in the
It's
moment.
like, hey man,
Oh, man,
just like stick to playing Fortnite, and the people that want to watch you will watch you.
Yeah.
Well, now he's like, he's got low numbers.
I mean,
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about
compared
him
to what
in
he used to be,
a
he
minute.
was like the top dog. Though now he's
Oh, I know.
just
Now he
one
like,
of the other
I think he
guys,
he gets like 5,000-6,000 viewers only.
but still
which,
so
like,
many.
Well, I know it's a
So,
lot,
yeah,
like
it's a
like
lot.
just for general, like in comparison.
Yeah, I mean,
But I
but
mean,
it's
to
like
be fair, he
music,
got
you
like
know? It's a
he
trend.
got tens of millions from his Mixer deal when they decided to, pack up shop.
Like
pay out
Fortnite
his
was like
deal.
the game, and he was like the guy. So like, of
Yeah, I
course, he's
know.
gonna get all the viewers. But then
And
like,
he was playing with like Drake and people.
yeah,
Like he would somehow get like celebrities to agree to play with him.
yeah, and he was entertaining. I just like
I honestly, the first
care
time I
enough to watch Fortnite.
ever heard of Ninja, and like checked out his stream was when he was streaming with Drake. Because somebody
that's
texted me,
nuts.
they're like, "Yo, you see that Ninja's streaming with Drake?" And I'm like, "Who the fuck is Ninja?"
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
The goat.
Well, that's like what brought a lot of people, like what people have said, like it made gaming a little more acceptable,
Yeah,
so to speak.
Mhm.
dude, gaming's taken off in the
but-
past like 5-10 years. You got like esports now, and there's college teams for like Rocket League and stuff, which is just wild. Like you can get full on scholarships, and then you go there to like
You
have like a
play.
room that they have.
Yeah,
like,
they have
so
stuff
cool.
for you, and you practice. Like that's sick.
Where was that a couple years ago, Pete? We could have gone to a school together.
The last thing my
Just
dad would want is for me to go to college to play fucking video games. That's a world he doesn't want to see.
Are there like semi-pro tournaments for Rocket League? Because I think we should join one and document the experience.
We should, but the level is still so high.
No,
Like,
what
they're
we
all
should
still
do-
so good.
What we should do next. So the winter split just ended, and beginning of every split, there's an open qualifier for the RLCS. So we could try to compete in that.
Well, we like.
We might
hypothetically,
win-
We could just get matched up against less.
We might win one game,
smoked,
or we get smoked by the first team we play.
Dude,
but we
like,
could
minimum
try.
in those tournaments. You get like high grand champs. Like they're all like really fucking.
No, but there's
good.
some bad. Yeah, but there's some bad people.
Yeah.
But we could. We try it. That'd
We
be fun.
practice. We'll hire a coach.
I want to hire a coach. Let's just get someone who has no Rocket League experience at all. Or like coaches like baseball or something. To coach us.
Ted Lasso. We'll get Ted Lasso.
Yeah, we
to
get
come in
Ted.
and
We
coach
get
us.
Teddy. Oh my God.
We actually get Jason Sudeikis to come in act as Ted Lasso and coach us in Rocket League.
That would be so good, man. That would be
Guys,
hilarious.
I know it's Friday.
Maybe if we had
cannot
any
be drinking.
followers at all, we could do something like that.
Yeah, guys, everyone tweet at Jason Sudeikis. All 2 or 3 of you, actually. Yeah, our views just
like Friday night, and it's like, buddy, I'm going to the bar. Sorry.
Not gonna lie, the last podcast got 8 views, so we are struggling. That's just eyes.
And we love every single one of those viewers.
Yes,
like we started off really good with over 100 views, and then it's just
really. I didn't even know
over
that.
100 views on our first.
The first one 111, 46, 21, 37, 21, 26, 27, 29. This is just on YouTube.
And it's funny because our first one is probably not our best.
No,
in terms of quality.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely not. The last one we did was actually the longest too.
No idea who they are.
Oh no, actually it was the drunk one. I got hammered. On fucking the longest one we did was the one. It was a year ago. I got hammered off of UFOs or whatever.
Didn't we try to do like a shit-faced podcast in LBI?
Yeah, dude, I have it.
Oh yeah, I fell asleep.
I have it recorded on my phone. Will fell asleep like 15 minutes in.
And he revived at the end.
Did I even say anything? I don't remember.
You were saying
debating
some stuff in the beginning.
We
were debating something, and we were like,
what were we debating?
Something about
we might have been debating best TV shows of all time.
Yeah,
right.
Something about that.
Yeah.
But
I have 39 minutes and 39 seconds of recording.
We'll make a Patreon and bless.
Yeah, we got to keep that one in the archives.
I was going to say it's never going to see the light of day.
No, yeah.
Maybe we do an audit. Maybe next time we're all together, we do an audit. We sit and just listen to it. We
pick out the pieces that are usable.
Or we just make a drink game out of it, because I feel like there's probably things we can pick out that we're gonna either say or do, and then maybe just throw it on the YouTubes and the Spotify's.
I'm just thinking of viewers listening to that as a designated driver on the ride home from a bar, and it's just you got 3 shit-faced dudes in the back seat just talking, and they're just driving just hating every second of it.
Yeah, fair.
We could call it the Designated Driver Podcast for when you're driving alone and want to keep yourself immersed.
Do you want to know what it's like to drive home with 3 absolutely hammered guys from the bar? Well, here's our gift to you.
It would be. I mean, it's pretty accurate. It's a bunch. It's mainly 2 drunk guys arguing about something while the third fell asleep.
Yeah.
Which sounds about right.
At some point, you were arguing against my point, and then you switched and were arguing against me for my point. And I was like, I agree.
Yeah, we have. I'm just kind of going through our Anchor analytics, or just sitting here. We're up big, so I'm pretty sure everything that comes on the Anchor, you get the Anchor sponsor. And I just recorded that, and I just threw it in there. And how about this? Whoever guesses is closest to guessing, I'll give you guys 3 guesses each. Whoever's closest to guessing the amount total earned from that will get the money. I'll just give you all of it.
Wait, we made money?
We have made money. I threw on the Anchor sponsorship. So that comes in on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
What is the revenue per listen?
You
can't say.
I mean, I could.
I'm gonna go.
How about this? I'll let you guys guess. I'll let you guys do 2 guesses, and then no one gets it, or I'll say gets it within 5 cents. Then I will.
Oh, cents. Okay.
If no one guesses within 5 cents, then I'll give you the RPM. I'll just do 1 guess first. 76. No. Pete.
42 cents.
No. All right. So it's higher than both of those. I'll give you the RPMs now. It's 1050. which is $10.50.
100 viewers.
RPM, revenue per milli, is the amount of money you'll earn for every 1,000 plays on your podcast. It's $10.50.
For every 1,000 plays. I'm going to go with... Oh, you go first, Patch.
No, you can go first.
Think.
$1.15.
Wrong. Patch?
$1.19.
All right, so I'm going to just say this. So you guys can each get one guess. Patch is within 5. Which is funny because, Pete, you said $1.15. Patch $1.19. So Patch is within 5. So I'll let Patch go first then. This is for big money.
$1.22. $1.22.
No.
$1.23, baby.
$1.21. We have earned all time.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I would say that could buy us a nice Arizona
On
iced
our way
tea,
to the
but
top, baby.
Oh, didn't they? Isn't that? I saw that they upped it.
Did they up it? Oh,
Yeah.
those scumbags.
It's $1.49 now, right?
Hey, I mean, look, inflation, man. I respect it. Gotta do what you gotta
Biden's
do.
glue shortage, man. That's all I know.
Hey, at least there's no longer a chip shortage.
Is
Yeah,
there not? I haven't even been keeping up with the chip issues.
I'm pretty sure the head of Sony declared there's no more chip shortage for at least PlayStation 5s. That's what I saw.
And then they make a new release, and then there's none again.
Fair.
Yep.
That's fair. That is fair.
Who do we got doing the power and the side effect?
Yeah, I think we should start to. We're at an hour already, so I don't want to.
All right.
Yeah, so why don't we do that and then we can wrap it up. Who wants to do the power side effect? Is anyone itching for one of them?
I think
No.
in honor of
takers.
the wine podcast, I say superpower is water to wine. The Jesus
Fair.
special.
Okay.
Water to wine.
Patch, would you like to kick or side effect, or would you like me to?
Do you have a good one for side effect?
So you can turn water into wine.
Okay. Side effect is you can only turn it into Franzia.
Is that boxed wine?
That's the boxed wine, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm still taking it.
I think I would still take it because, wait, is it it's whenever you want, right?
Let's say white Franzia.
Oh, I'm taking that.
But essentially,
I'm going to become a billionaire.
You will never run out of alcohol, ever.
That's true.
But I feel you. I wouldn't do it to drink it. I would do it to then box it up into it's necessary box.
I've actually got
and then sell it.
Better side effect.
Okay, go for. I'll take it. I'll take a round 2.
Water to wine, but the wine is poison only to you. If you drink the wine that you converted, you will die any amount.
Same. I'm still sticking with my plan. Yeah, because my plan was still to box it up and mass sell it.
And you better hope that
knowing
a
me
drop
though
never gets to you.
Yeah,
right?
I will run my landlord's water bill dry and just pump it out and then sell it for a big discount.
Go to a public pond and just dip your finger in it. Boom.
Yeah, but then other people can get it. If I do this, I can I can get a little assembly line going.
Pool and just turn it into wine as all the children are splashing around.
I could just go dive into the Hudson real quick and then just start taking
why
buckets.
Stop there? Dive into the Atlantic and just turn the whole ocean to wine.
That's fair.
Oh my god.
Make the whole ocean wine that you can never drink unless you'll die.
So then I would take it. You guys, Pat, you seem a little skeptical about the potential for death. You seem most skeptical about that.
Could be smart about it, and I would take it. Yeah. I think that we're all smart enough to not drink the wine that we've turned into poison.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself, bud.
Oh, you're not?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
And then for the charity, can I shout out a charity?
Yeah, if you got one, absolutely.
Yeah, so
near and dear.
Yeah, I just wanted to shout out the Cure Alzheimer's Fund. I think it's a good charity. We haven't touched on Alzheimer's, but
sure.
I think we'll throw that one in. Again, anyone who donates, if you give receipts, I will match up to $50 for this one.
I'll match too. I'll match up to $100
for the
if you give
Cure
receipts.
Alzheimer's Fund.
Yeah.
So that is a total of $300 match if you show a receipt of donation.
And we're making money off the podcast, as you heard. So don't worry about if you want to if you're like, oh, I don't know if they'll do it. Trust us. We got it.
We are rolling in the pennies.
Kenneth, is it you said it's the Alzheimer's Foundation?
The Cure Alzheimer's Fund.
The Cure.
There's a couple good ones. There's the Alzheimer's Association and there's the Cure Alzheimer's Fund.
I just want to make sure I got this. I'm just gonna do this real quick too. I'm gonna throw it on screen so everyone. Oh, that is really big. Sweet. Love that. Yeah, go to curealz.org and me, Alex, and Patch will match up to $100 each, so $300 total. Yeah, great cause, like he said, and if you can, why not? So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't feel obligated to, but
of course, if you can't, you can't.
It's just like.
But also feel obligated to.
Listen to this man right here. Listen to that man.
I feel like it's you ever from I Think You Should Leave, those pants. Did you give? Did you give? You gotta give. You have to give.
I can't believe
that should have been on my list.
Yeah,
because there's a new season.
At the time, I was like, "How did neither of these two guys, two people that I know that love this show the most?"
Oh my god! How did I forget?
Top 5 list?
I want to give it I want them to come out with more seasons before I really
There's a new season.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what?
Right now,
coming out soon.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
I thought they didn't renew it.
No, they announced it.
Yeah,
I think
this month
you should leave season 3. They announced it.
That's fucking huge.
They set a date, May 10th or May 30th, excuse me.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh, I mean the show's incredible. Yeah. Can't wait if I forgot that.
The honorable list of mentions.
Of course.
I Think You Should Leave by Tim Robinson.
Of course. Well, all right. Anyone have anything else they want to sign off with, or does anyone get cut it here? We've been going for.
You stay classy, San Diego.
What he said.
What he said to what he said. Stay classy. I'll leave the link for the Cure ALZ in the description, and everyone have a good one. Hopefully, next one won't be as long. Because I've actually had a few people who have come up to me in person that are my friends that say, when's the next episode? When is it? And I keep disappointing them. This time I don't have to, so we'll try to do these more often. But, most of the time we like just a casual kickback, hashtag real bros will see me. But we'll try to do it more often.
They're working on a next season of that, too.
The new shows are unbelievable.
Hopefully they remember the cups this time.
Oh, you need the cups. On a Saturday at 2 o'clock, can't forget the cups. Oh, the stores are closed. Yeah. Well, thanks, everyone. And the gang, the Small Caucus gang is out. Good night.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.